I'm about to expose everyone in this chat. I know every single person in here is a criminal. So today we are going through every single person's villain origin story, and we're gonna really see how messed up y'all are. As a child, I stole my friend's Yu-Gi-Oh card. Years later, I gifted it to him without him noticing and took credit for it. You know what? This is not that bad. I don't think this is that bad. I really don't think this is that bad. You were a child, you know what I'm saying? You took his card, okay, but you gave it back. If you took credit, who cares? I don't think this is that bad. You guys think this is bad? I have a story here. I have a story here. Fuck. I have a story here. But I have a good story here. Okay. I genuinely don't think this is that bad. If you guys think it's bad, let me know. So when Yu-Gi-Oh cards were hella popular in elementary school, I was in elementary school when it was really popular. I had this guy. He was like one of like these. He was like a buff Asian dude that was like very intimidating. He stole my Blue Eyes White Dragon and some other stuff. And I was yo brother. I had no balls, gang. I was a softie, but I had friends that had anger management issues and stuff. So once he stole my cards, I went and I told my boy to go get it back. Okay. He ended up getting it back like later, but I didn't have it for like 2-3 weeks. So I was there, I was sad, I was crying and shit. I'm like, yo, my deck is gone and stuff. So I'm like, yo, what can I do? So there was this other kid that he was rich as hell. Parents he was like a rich Asian kid, like parents rich as hell. He had like a sick deck, and I still had cards. So we went to the park. Okay, we went to the park, and we were like sitting by the swings and stuff. And then I was like, do you want to see my Yu-Gi-Oh deck? I want to see yours. And he was like, yeah, I'm down. And I was like, okay, let's look at them. But I don't know how this worked, okay? This was my villain origin story. That man stole my shit, so I stole someone else's shit. I was like, I know this guy has a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So I'm like, okay, fine, let's trade decks and let's look at each other's cards. I didn't care if he took my shit. My shit was ass. But I'm like, why don't we do it turned around? We were like 6 years old. I don't know how this shit worked. So we both turned around. He looked at he was going through my cards. I don't know if he took anything I had. I was going through his deck. We're 6 years old, mind you. Okay, I haven't done anything like this. I'm saying I'm a nice guy now. And I was going through it. I was like, yo, this is sick. I think I ended up taking more than the Blue Eyes White Dragon. But I took my shit back and I'm just like, yo, bro, I got scammed, so I'm gonna scam you, gang. I'm sorry. And he never noticed. I think the man was too rich. He probably had like 10 Blue Eyes White Dragons. I'm sorry. The man was rich, okay? I had to work for my Yu-Gi-Oh card deck. All right? His name was Gordon. I don't think he'll ever see this. His name was Gordon. I haven't seen him since elementary school. I think he went to a different high school, university, everything. But yeah, Gordon, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'll post this clip if you see it. I'll buy you a Blue Eyes White Dragon. I got you. PSA 0. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I was 6 years old. But I can't believe, like, literally, oh man, I should have went full screen for that. Literally, we're standing, and I'm like, yo, you want to see my deck? You want to see my deck? Why don't we turn around and look at it like this? So we were both back to back going through the deck. Like, why would you agree to that? How do you share cards and then decide to look at it back to back? Like, that makes no sense. Yeah, got you. PSA 0, gang. And I have a friend named Gordon. Dude, that was my friend. Brother, tell your friend he ain't getting shit back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so me personally, I don't think this is that bad. And you actually gave it back to him. Unfortunately, I never saw Gordon again, so he never got it back from me. I wonder if I still have the Yu-Gi-Oh card deck though. That shit's probably like 1K now, bro. I don't think I have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards left over. I used to have the entire thing too. Like, I bought that from P-Mall. Like the thing where you can like slide it and then it has like the cards and you can play them like this. I had the whole thing. It was sick. I stole that shit. Facts. I stole that shit. The dual disc. Yes, I had the dual disc. It was so lit. Do people still go to, yo, user, what up? Yo, why do you have a world? Or wait, what is that? That's not a world. That's a emoji. What is that badge? Dreamers. That looks cool. Also, why aren't you subbed up? Let me get you a sub. You've been here too long to not have a sub. If I tell you, I'm giving all the day one subs so you guys don't have ads. If you guys watch me for more than 2 weeks, you will have a sub in my channel, okay? The cops shut it down for a few years ago for the bootleg stuff. P-Mall got shut down. I went to P-Mall like 8 months ago. I literally went to P-Mall like 8 months ago. They really shut it down for fake stuff? Brother, you can find fake stuff anywhere. Damn. But yeah, guys, if you watch me regularly, I will gift you a sub. If you're new here, 2 weeks of watching me, I'll gift you a sub. If you don't want to buy it yourself, it's perfectly fine. I don't want people having ads. But I have to keep the ads on because I don't want pre-roll ads on my stream. Jano, can we see the full X? Yo, brother, I told you not to expose me. Can you stop? I don't know what a full X is. Speaking of which, do I have pre-roll ads on right now? No, pre-roll's off. Okay, beautiful. All right, next. In the first grade, I gave this kid a bulldog wrestling move and broke his whole face. That's how I found out wrestling was more real than fake. Okay, first of all, this is fucked up. Second of all, but actually, I don't blame you because I used to wrestle all the time with my boys. But what's a bulldog wrestling move? What is a bulldog wrestling move? Yo, Interrupter, what's up, man? Finally got his ass today live. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna be streaming earlier, so I think it works out better for your time and stuff, and too. What are you having for dinner? Kotoroti? I thought about it, but I'm eating like a pig the next 2 days. I have some sausages. Pause. I have like a lot of sausage in my fridge. I think Tage got it from like Costco or something, so I'm probably gonna air fry that and eat that. Please fix the Twitch notification issue. Yeah, I will. It's like a running headlock. A running headlock. Bulldog wrestling move. A running headlock. How do you put someone in a headlock and run? You trying to rip their head off? Bulldog is a professional wrestling attack where the wrestler grabs an opponent's head, jumps forward, and that. Yes. Oh, it's this move. I know this move. Who used to do this shit? Is this one where you're like this and then you run? Like some shit like that, but like you fall with them? That looks stupid as hell when I did it right now. What's your streaming schedule now? 4 to 6:30 p.m. or 3:30 to 6 p.m. It's either going to be 3:30 or 4 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And then on Tuesdays, I'll be doing 6 to 10 p.m. And then if I have days where like I don't have stuff planned, I'll do longer or start later. But the schedule I'm going to put out is 4 to 6:30 for now. I didn't finish work. I'm just choosing to do my work before, like the extra hour of work before bed. Yeah. I'm shifting it so I can manage stuff in my life a lot better. Because I'm like, if I do 7 to 10, I'm going to be missing out on so much. I also can't do things with the family, with the wife. So that's why I'm shifting earlier. And then chill from 7 to 10:30. And then finish my work 10:30 to 11:30. But yeah. But yo, I used to wrestle with my boys all the time. We used to jump off the top of the bed. Like the top of the frame of the bed. And do like a frog splash. I've kicked my boys in the face before. That shit, but yeah, no one's ever broken a bone though. Or broken their face. Yo, Shan. What up? Ayo? What's Ayo about that, gang? The fuck? Bye for that? I used to jump off the mailbox off the mailbox outside? How do you even climb up that shit? That's crazy. One time I blew my nose in some lady's hair in high school. I always felt so terrible for doing that, but she was mad, annoying, and racist. Honestly, fuck that bitch. Honestly, if she was, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Some things I don't care that I did. I'll be so honest. I don't care. I don't care. If you're a mean person, I do not give a rat's ass. I'll be honest. That being said, you know what I'm saying? It's good that you felt terrible. That means you're a good person. At the same time, it's perfectly fine. I also saw your newer style YouTube thumbnails. They look so good. Look so much cooler. I'm trying to make it less AI. So I'm taking thumbnails, adjusting them as much as I can. And then the only time I put it through AI is to try to adjust the shading because I suck at that. But I'm not trying to like make it AI generated completely. So I'm just using AI here and there to like do shading and stuff or like positioning. But that's it. I'm trying to have like I'm taking an original thumbnail and pieces from my things and then just using it for that. Thumbnails remind me of MTs because he just puts live as a text. Yeah, it's just like people aren't as receptive to AI thumbnails, or they're not receptive to AI thumbnails completely. But I think they're okay if it's like minimally used, just for like improving things slightly. So I'm trying to do that because like I'm not artistic. I can't do the entire thing myself. I also can't afford to pay someone to do it. So yeah, using AI as a minimal supplement rather than the whole thing. On the bed with your boys, you know, brother. You know, if you're comfortable with yourself, you can be on the bed with your boys. Come on, gang. Yeah, of course. ChatGPT actually, out of all the AI tools, they do generate it the easiest. But what the hell? Why is my YouTube vertical not going live? If I tell you, whatever. Oh, there we are. We're live. I don't know why my YouTube streams don't get pushed out. Something's wrong with it, but whatever. Yeah, the thing is, when you're famous and you have audiences where you get a minimum of a couple 100,000 views to 1 million views, people will watch your shit anyway, even if it's AI generated. And they also don't believe it's entirely AI generated because you have so much money. They're just like, they just might assume you have really good artists. But at the end of the day, like for us smaller creators, like every single viewer you capture is so important. So like the slightest thing can put them off, like you're not going to get that person, right? Whereas for like big tubers, like it's like for them it's just like I'm going to watch them because the video is probably entertaining, so I don't care. But for us, it's like every person counts, so you don't want to put them off because no one has a reason to click on our videos unless they already know you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so in elementary school, there was one time me and my friend were sitting in front of the teacher. Okay, we were sitting in front of the teacher, and I don't know what we were thinking. We didn't like this teacher. I think we were 4 years old or 5 years old. We were playing with our spit on her shoes. I don't know how the fuck, like this is so fucked up. We're both sitting right in front of her, and like we were like rubbing. Actually, was it spit or was it like, I don't even know what it was. Okay, we were like rubbing some next shit on her shoes, and she was just looking down at us like, what the hell? Was it that or was it gum? Or was it like boogers? I don't know what it was, but it was some sort of liquid, gang. There was something. Okay? It was like spit or like whatever. And like, no, like I think we like, maybe it was a gum. Gum makes more sense. My memory's bad, so I can't remember exactly. I just know we were like rubbing it on her shoe or something. I don't know what was into us. And like she was just watching, like, what the hell are these kids doing? Got sent to a detention. It was my first time going to detention. And my boy, you guys haven't met him yet, but he was like my first friend. He has been to detention like 5 times. So I went to detention. I was crying and stuff. I was like 4 years old. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to call my mom. I'm going to get in trouble. And they gave us like coloring books in detention. Oh no, we got sent to the office, the principal's office. And then my boy was there like, yeah, I've been here like 10 times. Nothing's going to happen, man. You just say, I'm sorry, you color something and you go. And then we got sad. They didn't call my parents. They just like, they just made me say sorry and shit. But yeah, I don't know what we were on. I don't know what we were on. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. One time I accidentally pushed a kid in an inflatable place, and broke his leg. I did not mean that. Brother, this has to be I've heard of so many injuries here. I have friends that have torn their ACL in like these inflatable jumping places, like literally like broke their knee, popped their ankle. Like this, I will never go back to a Sky Zone after hearing these stories at my age, gang. Because in the last 5 years, we had everyone that was over 25 that went. I know at least like 1 of 10 people that have injured themselves. I am not going. So I guess like you pushed a kid. Okay, wait. First of all, you pushed a kid. How old were you? If you're like at these places, you should be able to push each other because you fall into like it's like cushion. So like this is fine. Like it's an accident, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. But yeah. That is kind of wild. That kid, yeah, definitely that kid's villain origin story, for sure. For sure. On God, yeah. My parents put me into Tamil class. I got kicked out the first day because she threatened to hit me with the puttu stick. Yo, if you guys have South Asian parents, if you had a Tamil parent, oh my God. My mom had this like wooden stick. It wasn't even a puttu stick. Puttu sticks are light. Puttu sticks are not damaging. They don't actually. They like puttu stick is like if you're in Minecraft and you got like a wooden sword. That's like a puttu stick. Yo, you want a diamond sword, diamond pickaxe, brother? My mom had this wooden stick that was like this long, and it like snapped. That shit hurt, gang. That shit hurt. This is basic. This is the introductory sword you get. This shit is nothing. Level 1. My mom had this long ass. I don't even know what it was called. That shit hurt, bro. But she threatened to hit you if I got the question wrong. So I got the question wrong, grabbed the stick and flung it at her. KK, what the fuck, Mr. KK? You know what? I rate that. I think I like one of my boys too got hit by a teacher during like a music class, and he like swung threw something at her and never came back. He's like, I'm not going back home. I'm not going back there. If I go back there, I'm gonna hit her or some shit. That was crazy. That is crazy. But yo, goddamn. There's so many kids that like these teachers like beat on and like they just like retaliate. I don't blame them. I learned Tamil through movies since then. Yo, brother, you're the most Tamil person I know. That makes so much sense. No wonder you like these Tamil. Like you're obsessed with all these Tamil movie scenes. I went to Sky Zone one time and felt a random click in my knee, and I got right off and went home. Smart guy. You jump one more time, you're probably cooked. You probably saved yourself there. My mom asked if I ate. I said yes because I didn't want her to cook. See, that is a good son. Okay, that was the wrong soundboard. But anyways, good son or good daughter. Then my aunt called and asked if I ate. I said no because I wanted her biryani. I ended up eating 2 full dinners. My family still thinks I have a fast metabolism. That is crazy, but I love it. Listen, I don't have this problem. I'm sorry. My mom makes the best food. My dad makes the best food. I'm so spoiled. Yesterday I went over after streaming. I had biryani. I had chicken curry. I had everything. My mom made cutlets. I went and got the cutlets yesterday. Food is so fire. But my aunt, she also made this sick egg salad and like mutton curry that I would love. So I would absolutely go and eat hers, but I'm not skipping my mom's food. So that being said, I totally rate this. Food's ass at home. I'm gonna get some other food. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about joining Tamil class. I want to learn how to read and write Tamil. But you can speak Tamil, right? I think it's nice to learn how to read and write Tamil. It's just like, it's a huge commitment. If I have time, maybe. But like, yeah. You're still not done the segment, brother. I time farm for 1:15. Stop playing with me. I'm a god. I'm not time dragging right now. No, I'm just going through it. I just started at 1:15. I've only been on this for 15 minutes. I was about to say your name's Nandanda Leo and you don't understand Tamil. It's crazy. But clearly you do. The husband couldn't even call the cops on me. I accidentally ordered food to my old address. I've done this before. My friends have also done this before. The driver sent me a picture saying delivered. My old neighbors had the best butter chicken of their lives because I wasn't driving 20 minutes to explain my mistake. Did you get a refund at least? Also, how is this your villain origin story? Were you hurt this much by this? Because clearly this is a good thing you did to other people. I would be vexed though. Brother, if I order dinner and that shit ain't come to me, I'm getting a refund no matter what, or I'm pissed off for the rest of the day. Gang, there is no chance. I'm gonna be so vexed. I'm still on the fact that she said puttu sticks. No, puttu sticks do hurt. But I'm saying it's level 1 of pain. I felt worse pain. When my parents introduced this wooden stick that was long and skinny, and it was like, it's like a bamboo, I think it's a bamboo stick or something. That hurt way worse, bro, than a puttu stick. A puttu stick is like, it has like the widespread at the thing. So like the damage of the puttu stick, like it like spreads because it's a circle. At least the one my parents had. So like that shit is not like, but when you have like a bamboo stick, bro, the bamboo stick is long. That shit snaps. It's like direct. Whereas a puttu stick, it's spread. Like brother, puttu stick's level 1 in terms of pain, even though it does hurt. Yo, P-Man, appreciate the check-in. Reading and writing in Tamil is easy as fuck. Speaking and understanding grammar is a different story. I feel like with like the difficult traditional Tamil that is spoken, it is hard. But like just like speaking casual Tamil is pretty easy. But yeah, reading and writing. I went to Tamil class. I forgot how to read and write. I'll be honest. Bro was afraid he was gonna have catch a Bluetooth stick. I'm too lazy for the refund process. This is you, yo, brother. I get my refund on Uber Eats no matter what. If they mess up one small thing, I'm sending a picture trying to get whatever money I can, brother. You are not messing up my meal, gang. Come on. They forget my hot sauce. I'm getting 10. I can teach you the alphabet. Oof. I think I'm gonna do a stream with Olax where she teaches me Hindi, I teach her Tamil. You guys can help with the Tamil part because she's asked me to teach. I don't know how to teach. I gotta start being. That is not being a Karen, brother. You did not get served your meal. Being a Karen is when you're stupid. All right. This, you disrespected me by not delivering the meal that I asked for, that I paid with my hard-earned money, gang. I'm getting my shit back and more. Stop playing with me. Ping me on Discord, same as here. Okay, I got you. Are you in my Discord? If you're not in my Discord, if you want to, feel free to hop in. I can find you easily there. Jano, your mom gave hope to everyone to find a girlfriend. Even if they chop, brother. Listen, I am beautiful as fuck. Look at this face, okay? Look at this face. I'm fucking sexy as shit, son. 40, by the way. Shut the fuck up. I'm not 40. Yeah, I'm leaving. Arush, Crow. I'll beat your ass. If you guys haven't seen Arush, this man uses the word crow and threatens people to beat them up with at age 13. You know what I'm saying? I screenshotted your name. I'm gonna ping you once stream's over. Oh, bless. Oh, you're talking to him. Oh, my bad. I inserted myself between your conversation. My bad. Not everything's about me. I need to remember that. Sorry. I'm too self-obsessed. Can you stop mocking us, please? I'll try, but it's not possible. You know? It's not possible. I think everyone's villain origin story is that once you guys met me, or once I sparked stream and you saw how beautiful I was, you're like, fuck, life is not easy. Life is not fair. I wish I was born as good looking as Jano. But it's not possible. So I'm gonna be banned now. You know what I'm saying? LMAO, I was gonna let you slide, but I decided to put you on blast. You inspired Shiv to grow a mustache. Really? Yo, everyone thinks I'm Mexican because of this mustache, bro. I don't think I want a clean shave, but I definitely do need to change my hairstyle to some, like, I just need to change my hairstyle once before I have to go to Turkey in maybe 10 years. Actually, knock on wood, hopefully not in 10 years. I don't know what, though. You see Theos's bio for TikTok? I have not. What is it? You just have a thick mustache? It's because I don't trim. I don't trim my hair and shave that often. It's because I'm lazy. Like, I don't groom myself often. That sounds crazy. Alright, but when I get a haircut, I look clean. Stop playing with me. My mom called while I was gaming. Okay, that's normal. I answered with, yeah, I'm just finishing up some work. 5 seconds later, my teammate screamed to provide me, bro. My mom just went, nice office. The fuck? My mom just went, nice office. So she came into the room and saw this. I don't know if this is a villain origin story. I feel like every child or every gamer has experienced this in their life. The amount of times I've told my mom I'm studying, I'm working, or I'm busy while gaming, or she told me to come down and eat. Brother, I always lied. Come on, gang. Playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it ain't happening. I'm not coming downstairs. Yo, one time, this was embarrassing. My friends showed up. They were waiting in the basement. So when we were 18, me and my boys in high school, we all used to surprise, it's wholesome. We used to surprise each other at midnight when we were 18 years old with a cake, and like we'd go inside, chill. All right. So that day, I waited and in my room upstairs looking out the window, and my friends didn't show up at 12. Okay. I was dead ass. Like I was so fucking, like I was so sad. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. We don't care, brother. Arush, I'm not, brother, when it's your birthday, I'm giving you a sack of shit. I'm delivering it to your house. Okay. Extra poop. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, I know this man's gonna pull up on his birthday. Hey, Jano, can you please buy me something? You're not getting shit, gang. Fuck out of here. All right. They did not show up. Okay. I was sad. I was crying and shit. No, I didn't cry, but I was actually sad. The next day, it's because my mom told them not to come because she wanted to throw me a surprise birthday, which wasn't even a surprise birthday. She just invited them over for dinner, and then we went out to the movies after. But that day, they were all waiting in the basement. And I was playing Call of Duty on my birthday. So my mom said she needed help carrying something. So I was yelling, saying, I'm going to come down in 5 minutes or I'm not coming. I'm in the middle of the game for like 30 minutes. They waited there. And then while we were going down the steps and I was helping her carry something, I was like so pissed because I was dying in the game. And I was telling her, like, I need to run. And my friends were all there and it was embarrassing and shit. Not a crazy story, but the funnier thing was, if you guys know, what's it, Praveen, the guy who says like he's locked up or he's chained up by his girl. My friends told him that the party at my house, you got to wear a 3-piece suit too. Okay. All we were doing is cutting a cake. Praveen came, actually, like, listened to my boys. Everyone was in t-shirt and shorts. This man was in a 3-piece suit at my house in the basement. This shit was fucking hilarious, bro. He actually fell for it. He showed up to my house to cut a cake in a 3-piece suit. Everyone else is in t-shirt and shorts. He thought my mom wanted everyone to dress up. That shit was so funny. My friends are so mean. That shit was hilarious. The man's been bullied his whole life. I barely game anymore. If I do, it ain't Roblox. He's gonna ask for Robux. Yeah, for sure. Roosh will. Okay. Next one, free Praveen. Absolutely. I waved at someone in Walmart because I thought they were my cousin. Okay, they waved back. That has happened to me before. I walked over. It was a complete stranger. We both committed to the bit for 30 awkward seconds. What do you even say in this situation? I've been in this situation before where I waved at someone, or they waved back at me, or they waved at me, and I waved back, and then I turn around and I see it's someone else. It's like, what do you even say? Bro, your singing on BSB stream was great. Yo, Larry, I appreciate you. You're the first person to compliment my singing, gang. Thank you. Everyone on the stream thought my singing was ass. I knew I was a great singer. Larry, I appreciate you. I need to fix that echo, but yes, submit it. Submit it. But yo, Larry, I appreciate you, gang. Thank you. I knew my singing was great. I still need to put out the song. I will. I have those clips ready. I'm literally just like, I have people that I'm evaluating to pay to be my clipper. So I'm trying to find a clipper. I'm trying to evaluate someone to pay it. Like, I'm trying to pay someone to be like my full-time clipper, or like, not my clipper, sorry, my full-time editor for clips. And so all those clips are with them or with those people. I'm just waiting on them. But if they keep loafing, I'm just gonna edit it myself. But yeah, basically I'm putting people through a trial. All right, we are in an ad for a minute, so I will wait. Or I'll keep talking about this until we get out the ad. But yeah, what was I gonna say? This has happened to me so many times, and it's been awkward as hell. But you know what? It is what it is. I feel like everyone's gonna go through this in life at some point. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll just go to the next one. All right. I went to a Tamil wedding just for the food. Okay. I mean, normal life experience. I think we all do at some point. Halfway through, random relatives started asking how I knew the family. I made up a story. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. You went to a random Tamil wedding? Not one that you were invited to. You're telling me you just pulled up to a hall and you went inside to eat the food. That is crazy. That is crazy. When you stream, do you use your front camera or rear camera? I use the rear camera, but like the better quality one. The better quality one. This is wild. This is wild as hell. This is actually wild. Which idiot did this shit? You put on a kurta or a sari or whatever. You went to a wedding because you were hungry. You ate their shit. They asked you about how you need a family. You made up a story so convincing they invited me to the family photos. You know what? That is actually kind of fire though. That is actually kind of fire because they always put more food than you need most of the time. So you know what? I'm gonna do that shit too. Yo, that is actually a hack. That is actually a hack. Pull up to a wedding. You're hungry. You don't got food. You want? Oh, you know what? It's a Friday. You want some vegetarian food? All you gotta do is throw on a kurta, go to the closest hole. Come on, gang. And they put you on a snap, brother. If you look like one of them, you're chilling, bro. You're chilling. Yo, what's even worse is a reception. You go to a reception just for free drinks and like food there. Oh my god, that'd be wild. For a reception though, you're getting booked for sure. But a wedding, you can get away with it. This can either be funny or sad. Yeah, facts. I actually know 2 girls that did this shit and they put it on a snap. That's crazy. To put this on a snap is crazy. I really want to play a horror game, but I have known I heard Outlast is a good game. Should I cop it next time I got a gift card? Outlast is good. Outlast is really scary though. Arush, I have Outlast 2 on my PlayStation. I think it's free with PS Pass or PS Plus. Outlast 2 is scary as hell. If you have PS Plus, you should get it. I wouldn't waste my money on the individual game. But double check that it's free on the PS Store if you have it. I bought a gym membership on January 1st. By February, the only exercise I was getting was walking past the gym on my way to Tim Hortons. Okay, first of all, the fact that you waited till January 1st to buy your gym membership, I'm sorry, I don't rate it. Anyone that decides to wait for a new year to go to the gym, what can I, like, bro? Bitch, you won't stay fat. Okay? Listen, what's the difference between December 31st and January 1st? I don't get it. Okay? Congrats, it's a new fucking year. Brother, you're 250 pounds. The day before, you're 250 pounds still. You could have started. I'm telling you, I don't get this. It also pisses me off when I go to the gym on like the first week of January and there's too many people there. Please, if you want to lose weight, I need to lose weight, okay? So I'm not saying I'm fit. I am not fit. You guys know I'm unathletic as shit. I got rolls everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get fit, do not wait till January 1st. Just go now, gang. Come on, please. The fuck? But yeah, how is this a villain origin story? I don't get how this is a villain origin story. You're just doing it to yourself, gang. GG's? Yes, GG's. Jano is fit, there's proof in React. All right, KK. You're not supposed to be leaking my pictures, but let's see. You shouldn't be leaking my pictures, but let's see. Wait, did you post something? Oh, you're talking about the old picture. Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay, never mind. Jano, did you play the first Outlast? I did not play the first Outlast. I just downloaded number 2 because I thought it was scary. I played like 5 minutes and I was like, I can't do this game. It was actually a thing. New year, new me. Too broke for PS Plus. Aruj, if you can buy a $50 video game, you can buy PS Plus. PS Plus is like $25 or $30, isn't it? A month? And you get like you get hundreds of games with it. It's like 20 for the first one. I feel like it's the best investment because you get so many games. But yeah. What was I gonna say? The way gaming console is heading, you gotta be rich to own a PS5. When are they gonna come out with a PS6? I don't know. I gotta think of something really unique and creative to do when GTA 6 comes out. I definitely am gonna do a GTA marathon, but everyone's gonna do a GTA marathon. But I want to think of a unique way to like approach the story mode and everything. We'll see. Should I do it in a trailer park? Should I design a set? That shit's gonna cost way too much. Fuck. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna play all the games. I'm definitely gonna play all the games, but yeah. Jano, it's in Discord React. So Jano's fit. This is what the fuck? This is not proof, gang. What the fuck? Are we dead ass? First of all, how did you get my chest hair is perfect? This man, how the fuck did you get my chest hair is perfect? This is actually my chest hair. And my arm hair. But I did not take off my shirt. This guy went back and found a shirtless picture of me, screenshotted it, and then put it into a fucking prompt. Are we dead ass? Because this is literally my chest hair. These aren't, my tits do not sag like this. They don't go left to right. They go down. You know what I'm saying? This is actually really accurate, though, how I would look if I was fat. This is so accurate. I think I would look exactly like this. This is actually ugly as hell. I'm sorry. You should sue. I should sue. KK, I have a rough idea of where you live too. I'm going to serve you some papers. Come on. This guy put a webcam here. This guy included streaming in the prompt. This guy put a fucking webcam in here. Yo, brother, what do you even say? You included the Kit Kats that I got from when I went to Thailand? Brother, what is this detail? If you could put this much detail into a fucking AI prompt. Brother, just become an artist. If you're going to play all the games, get GTA Plus because the GTA Trilogy remaster for PS5 and GTA 5. This is your weight gain from Japan. Probably will be. But yeah, yo, Arush, I probably will. I don't know when I should start that marathon. Probably soon, right? Is GTA November coming out in October or November? I saw the MT AI pics. I saw it. I went through his Discord this morning. That's where I saw Arush's messages against his op, and I saw the MT pics. That was crazy. I seen it. Yo, guys, I'm getting hungry. Goddamn. All right. I scanned one avocado 3 times by accident. Instead of asking for help, I spent 5 minutes pretending I actually needed 3 avocados because I was too embarrassed. Brother, so you're telling me your villain origin story is because you scanned an avocado 3 times and you were too much of a wuss to tell them you want to cancel 2 of them. Some people are real criminals. Some people, do really horrific things, and this man scans a fucking avocado 3 times. All right. My mom asked, "Who's texting you so much?" Okay, normal childhood story. I panicked and grabbed my phone. It was just the Domino's app reminding me to order again. All right, buddy. All right, who's the fat ass? Who is the fat ass? KK, whoever put this in, make them that, give them that AI pick, gang. Come on. Give him that AI pick. Yo, what was your go-to meal as a child? What was your go-to meal? I used, if you had to get takeout. Yo, bro, pizza? No, oh my god, we used to have $5 Hakka lunch specials. That was fire. Taco Bell with supreme fries. That was fire. $5. It was either that, I would get Hakka, I'd get $3 a junior chicken and a McDouble for $2.92. Pizza. You used to get a medium pizza for $5. That was fire too. Dump the chili flakes. You can't see that shit. Oof. 2 junior chickens, and junior chicken was better than McDouble in my opinion, but I wanted variety. McDonald's, yeah. And GTA 1 month sub is $10, so it's cheaper than getting each game. So I'm gonna do the GTA marathon. I just need to find days where I can beat it. Can I beat each GTA game within 20 hours, or are they long? GTA 4 playtime. Length to finish story. 27 hours of playtime, so about 2 days. Okay. I could probably do it over 2 days. 3 days. Yeah, I want to design my room for it, or I want to, if I don't design my room, I want to do something creative for it. Maybe role play it, or I got to think of something different because so many people have done GTA content. I got to think of it. But as soon as I think of it, I'm gonna run it. There was a Chinese place near my high school that had a sick $5 special to drink. Yes, mine too. Blade, did we go to the same high school? Because mine had a Chinese place, a Hakka place that had a $5 with drink, and if you wanted fried rice, it would be $6, $1 extra. It was called Lee's Walk. That shit was stupid fire. All right, next. I told everyone I didn't want anything for my birthday. Then I spent the entire day wondering why people never got me anything. Listen, the method is you throw the party, the gifts are already there, and then you say you shouldn't have got me anything, or I told you not to get me anything. Come on, gang, if you tell them a month ahead of time, you're cooking yourself. Brother does not know the methods. This is a villain origin story. You know why? Because you learned that you're a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you don't know the methods. You don't know the methods. What the hell? I don't feel bad for you. GTA Trilogy comes with GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Arush, would you be down to watch me play GTA? Do you think that would be entertaining? You think the story mode's entertaining? Okay. Kritika, what's up? Kritika's in the chat. Yo, Kritika, I want to know your villain origin story. Because I know you do some diabolical stuff, but Kritika, what's up? Oh my god, I miss you. See, Kritika, here's the problem. You show up every 3 months, and every single time it's welcome back. Every single time it's I missed you. Every single time it's where you been? Gang. You can come at least once a week. At least once a week is all I'm asking, bro. Once a week. I know you're busy and shit. You got a whole man. Or I don't know if you, hopefully you still got a whole man. Or you're happy or you're busy with some. But come on, once a week? This girl comes once every 3 months. Well, I'm back in Canada. Weren't you just in Sri Lanka? Did you go back again? The goat is back. Yes, the goat is back. The OG mod is back. What's up? I've been back. Yeah, didn't you? I'm back. I've been back. I know you've been back. You came back a while ago when I was doing the 31 days. You were there. No, you were in Sri Lanka during the 31 days. That's true. Okay, never mind. So you were still in there. Yes, I was in Thailand the last time she messaged. Vanakkam Oka. What's up? Tell me something messed up that you did once. Okay, I waited until everyone was asleep. I microwaved leftover biryani and thought I was being stealthy. The microwave beeped once, and somehow my mom shouted from upstairs, "Who's eating at 1 a.m.? Tamil moms have built-in motion sensors." This is actually so true. This is very, very true. This happens to me all the time. If I come home at 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m., before I sleep, I'm putting a plate of biryani, chicken curry, whatever is in my fridge, I will eat it. Okay? I will eat it right before bed. That was literally every single time I came home late, I did that shit. My mom woke up every single time. She knew every single time, but I still did that shit. Bro, this is normal, but I don't think this is like a messed up thing. This man's talking about a regular life experience saying, this is your villain origin story. Like, yo, brother, are you guys, like, brother, what is this? I thought y'all were like criminals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are doing basic shit and saying this is like your villain origin story. I microwaved leftover biryani. I'm such a bad person. Come on, gang. I'm gonna do that shit today. Tamil moms are like canine dogs. Yeah, facts. Canine German Shepherd. Rise Falcon, my origin is after 9 months, I was evicted by my mother. After 9 months of being born, that, yo, Falcon, I apologize for that experience. I apologize that you went through that, brother. Jano, read my comment. You're going to be like, what? What's your comment? Hi, Thumby. So Jano, you know me and the guy ain't talking no more. We done. Fuck it. We out here. Listen, sometimes it doesn't take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tries. It took me quite a few tries to find the right person. You know what I'm saying? It's all a part of life. Did you learn something from talking to him? Even if you learned that he's a dumbass or he's an idiot or I don't want this in a guy, as long as you learn one thing, it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Life lesson. He just don't like me, then fuck him. The fuck? Fucking dumbass. And a red flag, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for I need to stop swearing on stream. Because I know that there's kids that watch me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's Arush hearing me swear though, because that man swears too much. But every other kid, I gotta stop. Gotta potty mouth. You know what I'm saying? I gotta chill. But fuck him. Man's a dumbass. Kritika. Do not spin back. The fuck? We'll spin on him. Fun that. Yo, Fire, what's up? We back? Yes, we back. First week back, third day back. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them kids. But yeah, no, he's a Kritika. Jano keeps swearing on it. I gotta stop. I swear too much on stream. It probably gets flagged on the YouTube videos I post after too. But for this though, Kritika, anyone who messes with you messes with us. The guy's an idiot. Yeah, I'm spinning with KK. He got the mask on. I'm spinning with KK. He got the mask on. If I need to call Vijay, Leo will come. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about the guy. I grew up with all girl cousins, so I have too many experiences of like stupid, like guys doing shit, yada yada yada, or just like being idiots. I'm all too used to it. I've had too many of these conversations with my cousins. Yeah, I don't do violence. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about all that, sir. Yo, brother, you're Vijay, gang. You're supposed to jump over a truck, a car, fly there, and beat up a villain. Come on, gang. Aren't you Vijay? The fuck? I'm just playing, guys. Okay, next. I told my parents I was going to the temple with my friends. We actually went to Scarborough Town Center for bubble tea and fried chicken. Guess who I saw in the food court? My mom's friend. By the time I got home, my parents already knew what I ordered. Okay, first of all, why is the issue what you ordered? Why is the issue what you ordered? Oh, is it because you're eating meat? I'm assuming this is a day you have to be veggie. Also, why does everyone say the temple? Like, you could have just said you're going to the library, gang. I use the library. If I was going out with my friends and I wanted to lie, I would say the library. I'm studying. Instead, you guys choose religious things every single time. Like, gang, you are not a better person for saying I'm going to the temple. Just say you're going to the library, gang. Like, brother, you guys have shit ass excuses. Bro. You're right, I totally forgot. Man forgot he's Vijay. Who, like, I think I've seen like a multiple people say they used to say I'm going to the temple. If I told my mom I was going to the temple, first of all, like, how do you, like, is the temple like right beside your house? You gotta drive there. I guess like you guys probably had licenses and stuff at the point of this story, but still. God damn, just say you're going to the library, gang. I got my report card. And I saw a C in math. Okay, sorry, let me just check the YouTube if it's still good there. Okay. I immediately knew my weekend was finished. So I hid it inside an old National Geographic magazine because I knew nobody in my house had opened one in years. So you got a report card and you hid it. 3 months later, my mom decided to clean the bookshelf and found it. I got grounded for the grade for thinking I was smarter than her. Okay, first of all, I don't even get this logic. If you're gonna hide it, why don't you just rip it up and throw it out? Because clearly you didn't get it signed to give it back to your school. And your mom didn't look for it for 3 months. Gang, just rip it and throw it out. This makes no sense. You can step outside your house and throw it somewhere. Like, man, decide to put it in a national... Like, I don't get this logic, but I guess if your kids were all idiots, but still. Some of us had military commanders as parents where you're only allowed to go out because if they said temple, that's crazy. That is wild. That is wild. Yo, bro, one time I went out in grade 8 when I was dating that girl, and we went to the park because I lived right outside the park. We're 12, so we just went on a walk and whatever, or we went to Wendy's. I'm on my way home. She lived on the opposite end, so we split up after Wendy's and she went home. I'm walking back through the park. You got to go through the park to get home. There's a bench. It's a huge park, and in the middle of the park, there's one bench. One bench. And I see the bench to my fucking mom. That shit was, yo, bro, it was like a ghost, bro. I was like, my mom was sitting on the bench for 3 hours or 2 hours waiting for me in the middle of the park. She didn't even know where I went. She just knew to get home, I had to pass through there. That was the scariest moment of my life. I was like, God damn. Bro just reworded my entire comment. Wait, what did I say? Bro, can you not read? Holy shit, what was that? Yeah, I don't know, gang. I'm not saying it again. You already know I speak too fast and I suck at English. Straight hour of horror. Yo, brother, that shit was scarier than anything I ever experienced in my life. Anything in my life. Outlast does not compare to seeing my mom after I went on a date, especially with an Asian girl. And I was 12 years old. God damn. And she was in the middle on the one bench that existed in the park. Holy. All right, next. The last wedding I went to, an uncle... Actually, sorry, one sec. Let me just make sure no one called me. I forgot that I have responsibilities and shit. Okay, we good. Okay. Anyways, oh, look, it's me. The last wedding I went to, an uncle and auntie came up to me and said, "You're getting old. When are you getting married?" Yes, I think the individual that wrote this, especially because he put a space after, before, like he put a space and then a comma. Okay, yeah, this guy, I feel like he's like a Tamil guy, doesn't really know much English because his grammar is ass. The last wedding I went to, an uncle and auntie came up to me and said, "You're getting old. When are you getting married?" My response was, "You're getting old and still alive, but you don't see me complaining." KK416 signed. True story. Yes, I feel like this guy's a Kodikar and this guy's like, yo, brother. KK has no filter. This man will get angry and say whatever the hell is on his mind. LMAO, I knew who wrote this from the, like, even before I saw the signature. That's crazy. This is actually crazy. But yo, I'm at the point now too. I don't say it, but I'm so close to saying stuff to people. I'm so close to saying this to people.
Emotional damage.
I get the anger from my dad. It's crazy. My parents told me to answer the phone and say they weren't home. The second the caller asked for my dad, I panicked and yelled, "Appa, they're asking for you." I got the look of disappointment from across the room. Brother, I feel like this has happened to us too, bro. We choke. I've choked like this before too, gang. Oh my god. Because you don't know how to, like, if you're not used to lying, if you're a shit liar and your parents tell you to lie, yeah, this happens. Curry bum. This guy didn't even give him a chance. What the fuck? Yo, KK, man. What the fuck? No racism. What the fuck? Okay, yo, KK, let them have like 2-3 messages. It's fine. It's fine, KK. Let them have like 2-3 messages. Like that could have been like one of my cousins just trolling me. You know what I'm saying? Give them like 2-3 messages. Yeah, don't ban right away. Give them like 2-3 messages. Like I think we're too quick with it. I think we're being too quick with it. I think give them like 2-3 messages. Let us see how they go. They could just be trolling. We are a little. What the fuck? Wait, don't ban. Did you know if you go to bed with the itchy bum, you will wake up with a whiffy finger? Oh, I actually do know that. I take a lot of shits myself, you know what I'm saying? Jano, Blade has the biggest smile, you agree? It's so wholesome. Yes, Blade does have the biggest smile. Very handsome dude, beautiful beard. Great. Tell me when to Tuku, it's not that crazy. Yo, if anything, Tuku, no, don't Tuku Arush, but like, you can time out Arush until he's 18. This guy keeps telling me to hurry up. The fuck? Time out Arush till he's 18 years old. Please. Jano, make me VIP. Actually, the segment next week is VIP forums. I'm going to be removing everyone's VIP, by the way. Everyone is getting their VIP. I was going to do it today, and I was like, ugh, let me get like a week of streaming in first. I actually made the forum for it. Next week is VIP applications. I'm removing everyone's VIP, and you guys are all going to submit a reason as to why you should be VIP. And I will tell you if it's good enough or not. You know what I'm saying? Actually, no, wait, didn't I think of another thing? Or if you have VIP, I'm going to make you face someone in a game in the chat. So people who have VIPs, actually, I'm going to make you face someone in a game in the chat. And if you lose your VIP. And if you don't have a VIP, you can face someone with a VIP. I don't know. I'm still thinking about this. Yes, the VIP deathmatch. That's what we're doing. But yeah, I was going to do that. Yes, the VIP deathmatch. We are going to do VIP deathmatch next week. And then we'll do something with for mod applications later. No, I won't remove my mod. Like, my mods are good. I won't remove my mods. You guys are fine there. But we will do VIP death matches. So I want to make that into a segment. It'll be fun. Jano, do you have any clippers? Not right now. Arush clipped for me for a little bit. But I think Arush, I don't expect anyone to clip for me. But I'm trying to find a proper clipper that'll do like higher quality clips with like memes, the sounds, the zooms. I'm willing to pay. So I actually have like a couple people I'm evaluating. They have like sample clips for me that they're gonna edit and stuff. And if they're good and they can do it for me, at least like 3 to 5 clips per stream, I was gonna pay them. But it has to be like good and they have to be like on time. Like this is actually like scheduled, not just random. If people want to do it for me at random times, you can do it, but I can't pay for that.
But
I'm not paying a lot though. I'm paying what I can afford. But there are growth incentives. If I grow as a creator, then of course I will increase the pay. But right now, it's not much. I was your day 2. Let me be one of your prints and watch this. Wait, what do you mean one of your prints and what does that even mean, gang? But yeah, I'm trying to. I do have like a couple posts up on like different marketplaces to find a clipper. There's a couple editors that reached out to me. If they're good, I might make them do my YouTube videos too. How do you get an American audience to see your clips? I don't know. You just use the right hashtags. I'm not sure. You just gotta have good enough content for it to transcend. For the VIP match, don't make me go against people. I will absolutely make you go against people. Hashtag USA facts. But yes, if you want to be a clipper, but on time for me, meaning you will edit the clips within 4 to 6 hours of me streaming. Okay, I can stream the day before. You can give me the clips the next day, as long as it can even be 12 hours if you are going to be consistent and you have good edits. You throw memes in there, you throw the right sounds, you reference what's viral right now. I can hire you. You know what I'm saying? I will hire you. I will pay you a certain fee every single week. And if I start growing quickly, I will increase that. If I start putting out better clips and you find yourself spending more time, I will pay you a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So if anyone wants to be my clipper, not my clipper, my editor, because we already have people that clip here. Like just press the exclamation mark clip. That being said, let me write a note down. I need to use that Twitch clip that. Twitch clip. I need to use that shit. Because I need to make sure I'm getting more clips. Jano, I should have came up to you. You should have. You would have got a free Kotu if it was at Kotu Fest. But yes, guys, if you guys see any... Okay, my only ask is anyone who wants to, all you gotta do is exclamation mark clip. If there's a funny segment or part of this, it doesn't always have to be me saying something sus by accident or like me doing a dance. If it's a villain origin story that is actually interesting or funny, you can clip me talking about it. That's fine. Because like I want to use that for my Instagram too. Okay? And so you can just do exclamation, like literally like spam the exclamation mark clip. I don't care. The more there is, the merrier. Don't just look for like the best part. I like to manually clip because it takes too long to clip. Whatever method it is, like even for this segment, I think you guys might have like only clipped like parts where like I wasn't even talking about the story. I was just saying something stupid. But like if there's a good story here that's like diabolical, clip that. That helps me out a lot because when I go to edit, it's a lot easier for me to find. If not, I have to go through the 2.5 hour VOD and like find it. So like the more clips, the merrier. Don't even look just for like the really, really good parts. Clip everything, and that will make it easier for me to like go through. If you'd like to. If you don't, I will do it. 5 clips so far. Yeah, amazing. I love that. But if there was like 15, because like I've gone to 20 here and like 10 of the stories were good, you could clip that too. It's perfectly fine. It helps a lot. UFC has been really dry these past days. Isn't Islam flying? Isn't Islam fighting this week? About to air fry some potatoes. Any recommendation for seasonings? Put every single seasoning. The shit will be good. All right. I got a bad test mark and spent the entire bus ride home creating a dramatic story about how the teacher made the test impossible. My mom looked at the paper for 5 seconds and said, "So why did everyone else pass?" Your mom is a smart individual. Oh my god, stupid TikTok. Stupid TikTok. 1 second. Your mom is a very smart individual. And yeah, there's no way this shit worked, bro. Like, this had to be the stupidest excuse I've ever heard. Absolutely the stupidest excuse I ever heard, brother. Nah. I'm not using this. You gotta be better than that. I did some diabolical shit, if you guys remember, on stream. Me and Tage argue about it. I used to do some diabolical shit, but we're not gonna talk about that. Alright, my friends and I ate McDonald's before dinner. I got home, my mom served rice, curry, and mutton, and I had to pretend I was starving. I was fighting for my life by the 3rd serving. Brother, this is a canon story for every single person. And you know what? I'm happy as shit that I did this. McDonald's and then mutton curry, why you complaining? This man said his villain origin story is the fact that he had to eat McDonald's and then mutton curry right after. Brother, you guys have lived privileged ass lives. How is this a villain origin story? I don't get it. This is not messed up. You ate 2 great meals. The worst thing you did was tell your mom you already ate. Congrats, gang. Congrats. Or you didn't tell her. Twitch, clip that. All right. I tried hiding in the bathroom at a wedding because I didn't want to dance. Okay, that's crazy. My auntie opened the door and said, "Everyone's waiting for you." Somehow the whole hall knew I was hiding, brother. If I did this, I would be traumatized. If I got caught like that, I would be traumatized. Have you guys ever gone to a ghost? Oh my god. So I went down the GO train once, okay? I was broke as hell at that time. So I didn't pay for my GO train pass, okay? I saw the GO train conductor coming. I went into the bathroom for 45 minutes until I got off at Union Station downtown. It's the downtown last stop. Brother, they waited outside my door, the bathroom door, for 45 minutes. And when I got out, I got paged and everyone was staring at me. That shit was the most embarrassing thing I ever did in my life. I never not paid for the GO train ever again, gang. Never again. I was broke as hell. And like these train conductors never came. So I'm like, why am I paying for this shit? This was like 8 years ago when I used to go downtown for work. Most embarrassing moment of my life, gang. Come on. They waited outside the entire time. Exclamation mark clip. Let's go. Clip that. Twitch, clip that. Okay. But yeah, that's a real story. And I feel like it happens to a lot of people. But yeah, this is diabolical. If everyone's waiting for you to dance and you're hiding in the bathroom and they know you're in the bathroom hiding, that's more embarrassing because these are people you know. My mom said, "Stay with the cart." I wandered off to look for snacks for 30 seconds. When I came back, she was gone. I thought I had been abandoned. 5 minutes later, she appeared behind me and said, "Now I know. Now you know how I felt." That's kind of sad. That's like a real life lesson. I feel like that's a very good lesson that she taught you. I feel like this is an origin story for how you decide to start caring about your mother. You know what I'm saying? She made you feel how you made her feel. This is good parenting. W parenting. W parenting. Jano isn't actually as innocent as he looks. Brother, congrats, you found out. I'm just older now. Free Tamil Elam. Fire. Facts. 100%. Free Tamil Elam. Ooh, a long one. So, years ago, when we moved into this huge house with relatives, when I first moved into my new state, me, my mom, my little brother, her boyfriend, all slept in one room. Okay? A bunk bed, a huge bed. I took the huge bed, and my mom and her boyfriend and my little brother slept on the bunk bed. What the fuck? Gang, what? This cannot be real. So you were 4 people. You took the huge bed, one man. You put your mom, boyfriend, and little brother on the bunk bed. Yeah, this is diabolical. This is definitely a villain origin story. This is diabolical as hell. What the fuck? Were you fat? Problem is, it was the same bottom bunk because my brother was scared of sleeping alone. Still is. More context is that her boyfriend is like her childhood friend. They grew up together. Okay, cute. So back to the main story. Sometimes I would be in the kitchen, just eating and watching a series. But when I would go to bed early, mom and her boyfriend thought I was asleep and they would crack. Okay, all right. In the same room, you know what? This could be real though. Same room as me and my brother while they were quiet, and the worst part is my brother was next to them and he was asleep, but he never woke up in the night and I had to listen to that torture. Yeah, you know what? This is diabolical. This actually doesn't sound like ChatGPT. I feel like this is actually something that would happen. I feel like legitimately this could happen. I feel like there are some parents that would do this shit. If I don't think South Asian parents, I don't think it's a South Asian parent. If it is, that's even more diabolical. But I feel like this is fucked. This is actually fucked. I don't know why they would do this. Their reasoning probably was we have no privacy, so this is the only time. But brother, this is diabolical as shit. What's also worse is you put them in the small bunk bed. So that means they're in a tight ass fucking bed that's small. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. We moving on. All right. When I was younger, that shit was fucked. I went to work with my dad, and I would help him. But when I got tired, I asked for his phone to play games, okay? But I got an idea. Everyone was in the house working on it, while I was in the car outside. I went into the search bar on his Samsung, searched up Orange and Black app, and gooned to stepmother. Nobody caught me, but what the fuck? What the fuck? How is it? Okay, I don't know how this is a villain origin story, but this is definitely. Actually, you know what? I kind of did mess up the instructions because I said, tell me something messed up. You did. This is definitely messed up. This is definitely messed up, but I feel like this is like a 10, 11-year-old kid that does not know how to control his hormones. Also, why is my Discord going off? 1 second, guys. Let me turn this shit off. Discord. I feel like this is also very possible though. I feel like this is a kid that just went through puberty and cannot control his hormones. I deadass think that's like this has to be Arush or someone. This shit is fucked. How is the Discord noti still going off? I just closed it. Holy shit. Can you guys hear the Discord noti? On a Sunday when I was around the age of 5, I begged my mom to go play with the neighbors before church. I hear it. 1 second. How do I turn off the Discord sound? Bro, who's... Oh my god, it's shit spamming. Oh wait, it's my laptop. I think it's my laptop actually. I'm in no, I'm in streamer mode. It was my laptop. Let me close this. It wasn't even my PC. I'm an idiot. I had my laptop open, my work laptop. I have Discord on that too. You silly goose. All right. On a Sunday, when I was around the age of 5, I begged my mom to go play with the neighbors before church. Okay. She told me not to get wet. Wait, first of all, where are you going? Okay. Maybe they had a pool. Fast forward an hour later, I was soaked and my mom really got mad. Oh, maybe it rained. And told my dad. My dad beat me with a belt because you got wet. So they don't want you to get sick. Instead, they want you to get hurt. W logic. I had a red mark on my back. I grabbed 2 cartons of eggs, smashed them in the bathtub, and got all my mom's makeup and ruined it in the sink with my older cousin. W's. You see, I approve of this because this logic makes no sense. You were supposed to not get wet. First of all, it's fucking water. Okay? Alright? And instead, for getting wet, you know what you get? You get bruises. Gang, this shit makes no sense. Bun that. Break it all. Menace? W menace. You know what I'm saying? W menace. That is a good villain origin story. Absolutely. I totally agree with that behavior. Do I even read this out loud, gang? You guys can read this for yourself and we'll move on. You guys read this for yourself and move on. What the fuck? Also, I should have been zoomed in the entire time. I ripped a nasty... Yeah, Arush, that is not a W. Are you serious? I ripped a nasty kuzu and blamed it on my younger brother. I do this today. I'm sorry, I do this shit today. I'll fart and I'll look at you like, gang, why do you smell? My mom took him to the doctor thinking something was wrong with him because of how bad it was. Till this day, she's talking to him. Holy! Imagine going to the doctor because someone else said you smell like shit and you have no idea why. This is actually depressing. I would be so depressed. I would legitimately be hella depressed if this happened to me, bro. I can see Jano farting and blame it on Tej. Yeah, Tej, absolutely. I absolutely am doing that shit. I bullied someone for wearing a turban when I was a kid. L, this is an L man's, but listen, we do not condone this behavior. But if you are a child, you know, you're allowed to learn and grow up and make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? We all have been a little, you know, we've all been like this a little bit at some point in our life. In different ways. L bullying, but as long as you learn, you know, it's okay. But that kid, definitely villain origin story for that kid. That kid's definitely thinks, if you're a Tamil, thinks Tamils are racist now, for sure. That was me. I was in grade 4. In high school, me and my friend thought it would be funny to set off stink bombs in the bathroom next to our classroom, okay? It wasn't usable for a week, and we had to clean the whole building as a punishment. That is crazy. A week, though? Stink bombs last that long? And how'd they find out it was you? If you're in the chat here. How did they find out it was you? Stink bombs. Where do you even get stink bombs? But a week is crazy. Clean the whole building. Damn, you guys had balls. I would never do this shit in high school. All right. I accidentally spilled my... The first time I got suspended for fighting, y'all think hangers, putu sticks, slippers, wires. Okay, first of all, this man said wires. Brother, what do you mean wires? Who's hitting you with a wire? Okay. Oh, you mean like a charging wire? Or you mean like... Okay, never mind. I thought something way worse. My dad thought he was in a Tamil movie fight scene and would throw tables and chairs at me. You know what? I relate to that shit. My dad will kill me if I said it out loud, though, so I'm not going to. But yeah, I have gotten stuff thrown at me before. Yo, brother, I grew up like I was in the Matrix, gang. I grew up like I was in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? I grew up like I was in the Matrix still. That's where I got all my dodging skills from. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Brother, plates, phones, remotes, that shit be flying, gang. But it was only when he was fat. As soon as he got skinny, he stopped being angry and shit. So everyone, lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Wires is oddly specific. Wires is crazy. Charging wire. Okay. Matrix buddy. If I dodged a hit, I would get hit more. Okay, yeah, I never had that. If I dodged, I won. Imagine all of us at Sky Zone or a jump park. Jano would snap his knee. Why would I want... Brother, why would I want to do that? Because he is old. Brother, Roosh, I'm more athletic than you. I'm telling you now. One time I was playing a video game and my brother turned off the TV mid... Oh my god. Oh my god, that is beef. That is beef. That is beef. 1 second. I can make my screen myself a little bigger because that is beef. So I found the biggest stick ever and he was asleep. I stuck that stick up his ass and then made him smell it. What the fuck? The fuck? Okay, well, okay, brothers do messed up shit to each other. This is wild though. Brothers do messed up shit to each other. This shit is wild, gang. I feel like this is a true story too. I feel like this is a true story because if someone turned off my video game, I would be pissed. Not this pissed. Not stick a stick up your ass pissed. But I would be pissed. Nah, this is crazy though. Made him smell it after is crazy. When I was around the age of 9, I asked for my mom's MacBook to watch a movie on Netflix. The fact that his mom, probably South Asian mom, had a MacBook means this is someone that is younger in this chat right now. Because no amma I knew had a MacBook when I was a kid, gang. MacBooks weren't even out. Okay, so this is recent. Our rooms were connected, so she was cleaning in her room while I'm in the next room, and there's no door. While she was cleaning, I searched, I don't know what website that is, I'm not going to say it. Type in hi, okay. My mom comes over and says, "What are you watching?" I panic and try to tab. I don't know what these websites are, and I don't know what that category is. I panicked, tried to tab out and exit out, and she wouldn't let me. She grabbed the MacBook and watched. The scene where she grabbed it was the reason. Oh my god, you could see. Oh my god, she told me to get in the shower and she beat me while I showered. What the fuck? So she put you in that scene and beat your ass. That is crazy. That is crazy. Brother, if I was in the how do you... So you're telling me she took a stick, threw you in the shower, turned the shower on and started beating your ass? That is crazy. That is a new type of punishment. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Maybe because the scene... Oh yeah. I've never heard of that. Shower beatings are relatable. That is crazy. I never got shower beatings. The fuck? What do you guys be going through? Like, why? Brother, this is some unique ways of getting beat. A girl made fun of me for being brown and called me a curry muncher. Is that why KK banned that guy? Because when that guy came in, he said curry muncher. Or he said curry bump. KK probably got PTSD right away. So I threw a lighter at her head. And the lighter fluid reacted with her hairspray and her hair went poof. What? Oh my god. KK, that's crazy. Her hair went poof is crazy. Did you get suspended for this or like expelled? This is wild. I was a real bad boy. I can imagine, gang. I can imagine. Bro made her into Michael Jackson. I remember when my when Jano changed my diaper when I was a baby and he showered me too. Now he hasn't visited me or my family since. He let the fame get to him. And I ain't coming back, gang. Last one. The first time I got into a fight, my uncle didn't care about me getting into a fight. All he cared about was if I won or not. And if I ever lost, he would take me back to the place to find the kid and would tell me to beat him up or you're not coming home. How dare you come home after losing a fight? Do you not have any manam? God damn. KK. Brother, what did you go through in life, gang? What did you go through in life? So you would have to go find the kid and fight him in front of your uncle? Gang, what the fuck? Brother, so you got your ass beat twice? Because it doesn't sound like you won the first time, gang. You don't turn into Super Saiyan the next time. The fuck? I lived with my uncle for a bit when my parents couldn't deal with me. No, I can't deal with you, gang. Holy. Holy. Listen, brother. I'm sorry you got your ass whooped multiple times. Some of us, you know, are athletic, strong fighters, you know, like me. You know what I'm saying? Left hook. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, you've grown up to be, you know, a strong, independent, beautiful woman. So cheers to you. We can make a movie out of KK's life. Yeah, facts. I'm not trolling this. I know. I believe that is true. I believe that is true. I believe that is true. But anyways, YouTube, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. My chat is wild. We got some definite criminals out here. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they've, you know, become better people in life. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Twitch.tv is Channel TV. We are live every single day. Pull up. And I'll see y'all later.